Where do we come from? And where are we going? The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines?
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warrior... Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach.
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
No way, bro!
Cristóbal Gamer. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Cristóbal Gamer. Dice: Hola.
Where must...
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice: Me voy metiendo al Discord.
Then return home. Takes me right back to the Nightborn Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! There's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say.
Cristo
You might want to see
válgame.
this for yourselves.
Dice.
A vet treating
Ya
a human
estoy.
is one thing.
Ahora voy.
Call that a human? Bro! Whoa. Okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton? Return home,
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have 2 gunslingers here. Can't we?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Norman Cannon. Bienvenido al árbol de
Sure
Bird.
looks that way.
Norman Cannon.
Question it.
Dice. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that.
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the children of... You bet, bro!
Mufadets. Bienvenido al árbol
Madre,
de
ya
Bird.
están los putos fatullas aquí
No
jodiendo a la
fadets.
madre. Güey.
Dice. Noches buenas.
Buenas noches. Chicos, ¿cómo están?
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind their behavioral. Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued? I'm sure. Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and Chaska.
Bro!
Ya me imagino a Kakuku corriendo, digo. Me imagino a Kakuku así agarrado. No mames, cabrón, no me voy a llegar. Y Chaka así en su pinche pistola. Y Kakuku, no, güey. Era unas alitas chiquitas. Consíguete un pájaro más grande, puto Ispa, no mames. A ver, ¿vas a hacer tiradas tú, Chris? Ahí voy, aguante, ahí voy. ¿Tú vas a hacer tiradas, Norman? Igual, me imagino, ¿ah? Voy a quedarme por acá. Luego continúo con la historia. Ahí voy.
Norman Cannon. Dice. No tengo sino 30 tiros.
Tíralos, qué puta más. No es cierto, igual, no te preocupes, tengo igual poquito. Pero yo voy a tirar mañana. Yo voy a tirar mañana. Aguanta, pongo algo de música, Chris. No seas culo, aguántate. Aguántate, hijo de la chingada.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Pone la música de INEFFA.
Pues si está disponible con mucho gusto, pero si no te puedes ir a tomar por culo.
It is open world MMORPG. You can also team up with players.
Te pongo la de Colombina si quieres, porque no está todavía la INEFFA.
Mufadets. Dice. Le saldrá un arma dorada.
Te pongo la de la Colombina. O alguna otra que quieras de esta lista, hermano. Ahí está la lista.
Blackbeardox. Dice. https
Buenas noches, Mora. Ahí está,
www.youtube.com/v8nzgh amplist pln2ul4 7 bxty 9 ky 9 y 5 ts3 ampindex 1. Mora. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Mora. Dice. Buenas noches, Black. Akuma. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Cristóbal Gamer.
Bien, Akuma,
Dice.
¿cómo te va?
No sé alguna de Norcray. Mrfadeds.
No, no hay de Not Cry.
Dice. Black quiere recordar su época de Róbame Luminas.
Oye,
Akuma.
¿qué tal? ¿Alguien
Dice.
probó ya el juego ese de
Buenas
Uma Musume?
noches, mi estimado maestro Black, como usted se
Está bueno
encuentra
ese
el
juego
día de hoy, mi
de la
estimado.
Uma Musume
Cristóbal
Pretty
Gamer.
Derby.
Dice. Acá hay de Norcray https www.youtube.com/pibq.
No la voy a
Mora.
poner porque tienen copyright
Dice.
list.
Black, ya lanzaste.
Nada más la de esa lista no tienen copyright. Si quieres, si no, no.
Mrfadeds. Dice. ¿Qué carajos es eso? Mora. Dice. Black, pero no vi el Mer Jabari. Cristóbal Gamer.
Pero tienen copy, Chris.
Dice.
Estas no tienen.
Pero es de Genshin.
Porque estas están modificadas.
Dice. Vas a jugar el juego de Ume Musume.
Estoy preguntando si alguien ya lo jugó para que me diga si está vivo en el juego. ¿Vale la pena? O es muy o hay que gastar mucho dinero o algo así.
Mrfadeds. Dice. Tiene capi cara nalga.
Quiero ver si lo traigo al canal. Me llama nada más para jugar un ratito. Uma Musume. Me aventé las 3 temporadas. Güey. La primera y la segunda son buenas. La tercera es una mierda, ¿vale? La tercera la hicieron ya nada más por relleno. Pero la primera y la segunda sí son muy buenas, ¿vale? La primera es la más cagada. La segunda sí está bien hecha. Sí está bien construida.
Mora. Dice. Black, probé a INEFFA y está demasiado, pega mucho daño a electrocargado.
Yo no voy a probarla hasta mañana, ¿vale? Porque curiosamente hoy iba a ser mi tirada. Pero mi hija pues me dijo, oye papi, ¿no vas a hacer tú eso en estos días? Y yo, verga, dije, es hoy mi hija. Le digo, no seas así, dice, déjame mañana lo quiero hacer contigo. Y pues ni modo, se joden las tiradas mañana, ¿vale? Mañana las voy a hacer como a las 5 o 6 de la tarde, ¿vale? Así que tienen chance de conseguir pronto. Bueno, a ver. Dame un segundo, Chris. ¿Cómo es que le hacía? Ahí está. Ahora sí, Chris.
Normal canon.
Tírale. Sin
Dice.
ganas, con miedo. Venga.
La última vez fue épico. Mora.
Tírale.
Dice.
De a una, no.
Black,
Bueno.
no vi al Mer Jabari en el mapa.
Porque no está en el mapa todavía.
Mrfadeds.
O no debería estar.
Dice. Black, ¿te imaginas que te salga un arma dorada?
Y si sale ni modo, ¿qué le vas a hacer? Ni modo que te pongas a pelear. Hijo de puta, la primera le salió 20 tiros nada más al cabrón. Ah, bueno, salió que King. Está bien, ya decía yo que era mucha suerte.
Streamlabs. Dice.
Pues ya tiene
Sígueme
asegurada
para más
Citlali, saca
consejos de
Citlali, ¿de
subir
dónde lo
los
vas a sacar,
talentos
Cari?
del amor.
¿No?
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Era Pity 75, no mames XD.
Ah, con razón. Te mamaste.
Akuma. Dice. XD.
Lo chido hubiese sido que te saliera ahí la INEFFA y ya nada más te ibas todo full Citlali.
Mora. Dice. Chris, te salió INEFFA, no vi.
No, no le salió INEFFA, le salió que King. Verga, que salga pronto la hija de puta, güey. Se llevó todas las tiradas la cabrona. Ahora sí te fue mal, Chris. Ahora sí te fue muy mal, ¿eh? La neta, ahí
Mrfadeats.
viene ya.
Dice. Gacy Sacaclatlali. Mora.
Pues saca ya INEFFA,
Dice.
Chris. Tírale INEFFA. No,
Se te
tírale
fue
INEFFA.
para arriba.
Tírale INEFFA, cabrón.
Norman
va.
Cannon. Dice.
Ah, ya sacas una y
Yo
la siguiente
tampoco
saca
vi, se
otra y
fue
ya
la
tiene
señal.
cero. ¿Cómo si se va a ir la señal si está en pantalla? Hasta donde dé, Chris. Si no, pues le sigue tirando con lo que salga. Ojalá salga, güey. 20 tiros más. Dale, Chris. Sin miedo, ludopatía, ludopatía. Uy, ya lo tienes, hermano. Ah, bueno, tienes allá 3. Uy, te faltó una, hermano. Te faltó una. Vete a farmear algo, cambia algo por ahí en la tienda, cabrón. Te espero. Consigue algo ahí, un deseo. No, eso no te va a dar deseo, cabrón. Tiene que ser de los dorados. Saca algo.
Bienvenido al árbol
una
de Bird.
protogema por ahí o algo.
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Mora.
No tienes en qué cambiar
Dice.
protogema.
Cambia en la rueda de Natlán.
En la rueda de Natlan, ves ahí para sacar una, Chris. O en la estatua. En la estatua, Chris. Debe haber algo en la
Cristo
estatua.
Valgamer. Dice.
Ah,
Ya la
valiste ma-
saqué.
Valiste madre entonces ya.
Akuma. Dice. Mejora artefactos.
Espérame, cabrón. Avísame. Ya. Nada. ¿A cuánto te quedaste, Chris? ¿A cuántas tiradas te quedaste? Ya no. Ay, qué bueno, ya. F. ¿A cuántas te quedaste, cabrón? Te quedaste como a 30, ¿no? Pues ya con lo que saques en el evento,
Mora.
saca las 30, cabrón.
Dice. La ludopatia.
57,
Cristo
pues ya te
válgame.
quedan 20, cabrón.
Dice.
20 tiradas más, si las consigues.
Solo
venga.
tire
Suerte,
57.
Chris, para la próxima. Al menos salió una Citlali, ¿vale? Que es lo que necesitaba. Venga, ¿alguien más va a hacer tiradas?
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. Pero la importante es la
Por
C2.
eso, pero tienes que empezar por algo, si no te sale... Es que mira, no puedes... Imagínate que le hubieras tirado todo a Citlali y no te sale tampoco la Citlali.
Mrfadeats. Dice. Sus emociones femeninas le hizo enloquecer.
Entonces, pon que no te salió, pues salió una, cabrón. Una. Aseguraste una, ¿ya? Mierda, que 15-4, ya va para C6 esa mierda, ¿no? Ese es C6 casi, ¿no? Sí, C6 ya, ¿no? Ni nunca lo vas a usar ese personaje, pero bueno. Para probarlo nomás.
Mora. Dice. La tienda de Paimon se reinicia en 2 días.
Ajá. La resina aquí. Cámbiala. Ahí estás en la zona. No, pendejo, no. Cámbiala. Ah, tienes llena, perdón. Bueno, ya la cambias. ¿Alguien más va a hacer tirada, chicos?
Mrfadeats.
¿Nadie? Venga.
Dice. XD.
Pues nada, Chris. Mucha suerte para la próxima, venga. Mañana a ver cómo me va a mí, venga. Muchísimas gracias, Cristóbal, por tus tiradas, como siempre apoyando al canal. Y nos vemos en la
Norman Cannon. Dice. Yo paso tengo pocas.
Ya, no pasa nada. Venga, aquí voy a seguir una llamada. Voy a continuar con la historia. Ah, pues sí le preguntaba yo. ¿Alguien probó ya lo del derby de esa madre? Yo quiero probarlo. Quiero ver qué tan chingón está el juego. Porque dicen que está bueno. O sea, así de que gana, pinche caballo, mierda, pura de corre, corre. Y sí se pone bueno. Dicen que se pone bueno el desmadre, weón. Pero que igual está medio duro la madre esa.
Mrfadeats. Dice. Sí.
Ya sabemos quién es el putito que fue a jugarlo, ¿vale? Te digo, pues. Y luego yo soy el furro, ¿ah? Ojo con eso, ¿vale? Luego yo soy el furro.
Dice. Ya vi el anime.
Luego yo soy el furro. Nada más para que vean,
Do
¿vale?
you know if Shilonen is...
Akuma.
Oh, you're up.
Dice.
I figured
Y
you'd
que
be
metan
taking a
una
nap at
UME
this
en el
hour.
Zenlis.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Mora.
Well, I have
Dice.
those secret source automatons to
Black,
thank
tengo
for all
una
this.
pregunta. Si yo hago
Moika
las
wants me to
misiones,
come up with a
automáticamente se
solution.
borra
It's
esas
like she
misiones
thinks
que
I'm a
apase
miracle
para no
worker or
tener
something.
tanto espacio en el juego. Murfadets.
But
Dice.
I'm not. So, to
XD,
make
el
up for the
anime está
difference,
caído, velo.
I've been spending
Que ya lo
all
vi, no lo
day
oíste, que lo
sifting
dije
through
hace rato.
documentation. Anyway, what,
Ya lo
what about
dije.
you guys, huh?
La temporada
What
1
curveball have you come to throw at
está
me
más o
today?
menos, ¿vale? La temporada 2 está muy buena, está muy god. La temporada 3 es un desastre, ¿vale?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message in...
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and... could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different
Murfadets.
technologies, I could
Dice.
find out more by
Solo vi solo el
disassembling it,
primero,
but
ya no lo seguí viendo
that could
porque
pretend-
cambian
I'm
de
assuming it's not
protagonista
worth
en
the
cada
risk,
temporada.
right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight.
Murfadets. Dice. Ya me había acostumbrado a la primera que pareció XD. Mora. Dice.
All I did was
Black,
stimulate
¿esa
the
es la
core.
misión
I
principal o el
did
de
not
evento?
expect that to
No,
work.
es de la principal.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to traveler and white flying
Mora.
companion.
Dice.
Message location confirmed.
Black, ¿viste la skin de Yela
Status.
Nufe? Está hermosa.
Ya la compré.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Murfadets.
Can you tell us the code
Dice.
for the message?
Lo malo, Black, que el juego no tiene escuñol.
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Murfadets.
There's always a snag.
Dice.
Is there anything else
Español.
you do remember besides these two?
Ah, lo de... A ver cómo está, no entendí.
Mora. Dice. Black, ese descuento de la skin solo dura la primera fase o toda la versión.
Ahí tiene fecha. Debe tener fecha, debe durar toda la versión, creo. O la primera parte, no recuerdo. No, creo que sí dura toda la versión.
Name. Memory. Missing.
Oh, not again. What?
You said something about
Murfadets.
returning home earlier.
Dice. Sí,
What
he
is home
visto
for
que
you?
está en popularidad ese
Any
juego de
memories about
furros.
that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory. Missing.
Mora.
So that's it
Dice.
then.
Tengo
Not
600, me
necessarily.
falta como
Judging by her
800 para
reaction,
sacarla,
it's
falta
possible that
poco.
her memory
La mierda.
integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just, like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
Mrfadets.
Robots can feel pain
Dice.
too?
Black trae el juego de las furras.
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
El lenguaje Paimon. Ese es el lenguaje de Fadet. El lenguaje Paimon.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your
Mrfadets.
disciple on an errand to the
Dice.
flower to stop
Black,
him
¿no
from
te
treating it
pareció
like a
una cagada
vacation?
que cada
You
temporada
might put a
cambien de
curse on him that
protagonista?
causes a physical and mental
No.
breakdown if he
Mora.
strays from the right path.
Dice.
That way, you
Si
can be
Black
sure
trae el
he'll
juego
stick
de
to
las
the straight
furras,
and
Fadid de
narrow and
desata
won't go
jaja.
frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case,
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other...
Sure. I'm alright.
Mora.
I have assessed the pain
Dice.
level as
Fadid,
tolerable.
viste que Black va
Hey,
por todas
Traveler,
las elfas de
have you ever seen a
Noldcra y
humanoid
ellas
machine
entran
like
en la
this? Anyone
categoría
else you've
Sefurra,
been-
así que eso cuenta Black. Mrfadets. Dice. Mora, por dentro arde que no sea un juego de mamados super guapos pitudos.
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Oh, never mind
Mrfadets.
that. So,
Dice.
is Fontaine...
Según yo,
No.
las elfas no son furras.
Oh, okay.
Mora. Dice.
No, la furra tiene que
El
ser
Black
animales.
anda como INEFFA
Honestly,
super
nipped in the
concentrado.
bud.
Los furros por lo general no son no son elfos, son mezclas de humanos con animales
Yo Elib.
o bestias guerreras. lo que es lo
Bienvenido
mismo.
al árbol de Beard.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids
Mora.
there are very hardworking.
Dice. Joel, ya lanzaste.
A maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal...
Mrfadets.
How come she
Dice.
responds so much faster when
Llegó
the
un
answer is
jugador de
no?
antaño.
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece.
Yo Elib.
Maybe
Dice.
no single nation is her home.
No voy a tirar en este banner.
She's just like the
Es que a él no le
cryptics in
gusta
that
INEFFA,
sense.
¿vale?
A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
Yo Elib. Dice. Voy a ver si le tiro a Chasca.
in that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Or you live most of the time?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us...
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your...
is this a broom?
Wait! She really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed.
I Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just, this area will do.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you...
Understood. Commence
Ok.
sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well...
Cleaning floor. Yeah. Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Oye, qué guapa animación, weón. Ajá, ¿y cómo hago para limpiar aquí?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Insulation chamber deployed.
Ah, LOL. Y LOL, y se reinicia rápido la habilidad, weón. Oye, está buena, weón. Fuera de mame, weón.
Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsetia fruit.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category.
What in the world? That isn't... She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any... He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing...
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan, the uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians. Bianca.
Y por eso es pelirroja, porque presiento que es la mamá o algún familiar de Benedum.
Malfunction.
Mierda, bueno, ya empezamos con las cosas raras.
This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
LOL, quemó la tira.
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's
Ya
gotta be
está.
a lightning strike.
Ya estás cagando el
Why
palo.
couldn't hit Kanich on the head?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the humanoid machine looks like a maid.
Oh, wait! Kanich! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Oh. Let's go meet these merchants then.
De Sumeru. Interesante.
In Neffa?
INEFFA! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
Ah, chinga, hay de varias naciones, hermano.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's INEFFA.
Su vocecita, loco. Está genial la Aino.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
INEFFA, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with INEFFA?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
¿Cómo que bajaron la luna entera?
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
O sea, bajaron una luna. Y se metieron con las estatuas. Mierda, bo.
Anyway, there us regular folks were, just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided...
And me?
Your case is,
Nick Sombra.
a little
Bienvenido
different,
al árbol de Vir.
but you did come here on the same
Nick
boat
Sombra.
as us.
Dice.
And it was
Saludos
smooth
desde el lado
sailing
oscuro de la
until
luna.
we got attacked by those weird
Saludos,
machines as we
Nix.
were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret source automaton? INEFFA saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved her, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have...
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to INEFFA. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was...
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. And as for the memory thing, INEFFA's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and...
Please, explain in more detail.
Alright. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the worst part of that was, INEFFA had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, INEFFA has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does that...
No.
Didn't think...
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect... I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things.
Poor INEFFA.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation.
Perhaps coming to Natlan.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan? Your ship got attacked. And since then,
Nick
you've
Sombra.
been scrambling to try and
Dice.
find your missing crew member.
C2 Citla
Yeah,
misión
I was
cumplida
just
la robotina
thinking,
tengo
we could
dudas.
do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, we retract.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about INEFFA. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So,
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, INEFFA wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver the—
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, INEFFA told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget.
A backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait,
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird.
Animur. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Animur. Dice. Buenas,
You're
¿cómo
being
estás?
Very strange today.
Hola, Animur, bien. Ahí vamos,
Animur. Dice. ¿Qué te pareció INEFFA?
Tell me one strange thing I've said.
No lo he probado. Hasta mañana que la saque. Nunca la pruebo en las pruebas normales, porque las pruebas normales están hechas para que el personaje luzca bonito y no se vean los errores. Yo siempre pruebo a sacar el personaje. Una vez que lo saco, lo pruebo y ya te digo mi opinión. Pero como no lo voy a sacar hoy hasta mañana.
Dice. Y el diseño.
El diseño está bien. Y ahorita medio probé un poquito las habilidades. Y la verdad es que, o sea, se sentía cómodo el personaje.
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity. You stupid.
Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She's in my...
How sabe algo. O cree saber
The
algo.
last few days really flew by. Do you think INEFFA and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing.
El guy de cree saber algo.
Do you think INEFFA will like this gift we got?
See? Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the... Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between...
You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Beep beep? Yes,
It's probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a...
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
INEFFA said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running...
Huh. So, losing...
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines. All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much.
That got us... Uh-huh. So that's why you made her this flower.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home...
Already?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure INEFFA wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's... To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years.
No wonder. So, what about your mom then?
No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how INEFFA... You bet! And once she's all better, we'll bring her to visit...
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll...
Hmm.
Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Oh, really?
Ah, mierda, está en casa de la chingada.
Threat eliminated.
INEFFA!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a...
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying, since, yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But
it's more like a...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for...
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralized.
Yes, exactly.
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take. That's right, a souvenir. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day? No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, if anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, you were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. Have faith.
Mora.
This tribe will
Dice.
yield to no one.
¿Quién es
They
esa
will
Black?
never be slaves. If they lose their leader,
Es la vieja que
someone else
hablaba
will
de la
take
historia
up
al
the
principio.
mantle. Heck,
Mora.
even a child who's
Dice.
barely learned how to walk
Se
could do it.
parece a la mamá de Bennett.
Podría decirse que algo ha parecido.
All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Mora.
Malfunction who
Dice.
betrayed us all.
Es que la cara se me hace parecida.
You dare seek a place to belong?
INEFFA? INEFFA, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest.
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adi...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data? So, what about that curse?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expression. But if I do not recall my memories,
So, is this why you've been...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Mora.
This constitutes
Dice.
a safe...
Viéndola bien, INEFFA es bonita.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative...
1/5?
Traveler...
Dorotese.
Risk...
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Hola, Doro.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Annette.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I get...
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? INEFFA? You... Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where...
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can...
Not cry.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have... If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the...
Phew!
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different, you don't even...
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I
Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised, I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. I'm sure it'll be somewhere... Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but...
Okay. Recorded under...
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more...
Chimpu. La hermana de Chaka, creo es, ¿no?
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been... Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you kept...
Ah, está la abuelita Itzy.
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the masters of the night.
Ancient history. Wow.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little side. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had INEFFA send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the...
Not a clue. So far, Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... Well, it hardly seems like...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically...
What? INEFFA's a sovereign?
Could be. Kenichi and INEFFA have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far...
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from INEFFA so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human.
Huh? Shaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind.
HKR.
She stood up for the
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
like-minded people and saurians gathered around her.
Dice,
united by their desire
yo dije
for
que me
freedom
iba a
and
farmear el nuevo mapa, luego vi
And
las
that was how the
cartas y
Flower
llevo
Feather
aquí
clan
3 horas.
began.
Llevo aquí 3 horas.
But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, you mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez. What a bizarre method of execution.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip it.
Take it easy.
Hello, traveler.
Neokers RPC.
See, Lolly hasn't told
Bienvenido
you
al árbol de
everything.
Bird.
There's another sovereign
Neokers
ruler that
RPC.
INEFFA might be connected
Dice
to, not just
que
the
es
one from
mejor
the
tirar de
flower
una
feather
en
clan.
una o una multi quiero dubs de sinew y fizz.
Multi.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishki.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how INEFFA responds. And, well, see, apparently she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if INEFFA really does originate from the 11th Lord, then...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what a...
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless...
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that, see, Lolly's spell only works on the traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here that ever since INEFFA set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. INEFFA could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future.
Even if the past and future INEFFA are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every comp besides. Even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't.
Fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on INEFFA watch, and we should get back—
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska?
Paimon!
Oh, right, INEFFA. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to—
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Let's fly. Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating a night.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back.
Ya sabía que eran los fatuyos que estaban jodiendo. No se pueden estar quietos. Hola, Neon.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's—
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this? Ugh.
Look, no one could have known the automatons would—
Wait, how did INEFFA know to come here? Did she—
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still—
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation. Finished. Please—
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're—
I have seen them many times before.
More random—
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us—
Ouken Mizuki. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Mierda, ya les digo. Hola,
Ouken
Mizuki.
Mizuki. Dice. Cuando se anuncian los próximos personajes, ¿alguien sabe?
Pero, ¿qué personaje? ¿Los del que faltan de la 5.8 o cuál específico estás preguntando? Si son de la 5.8, dentro de 20 días aproximadamente. Si estás hablando de los otros, aproximadamente se deben de presentar dentro de una semana, más o menos. Semana y media que sale la demo. Sale la... Ay Dios, la beta. Aproximadamente, los de la 6.0. Pero ya están presentados. Mizuki, ya están presentados. Ya tiene rato que los presentaron cuáles son. O sea, bueno, no los presentaron, sino ya se dijo entre comillas cuáles son. Son dos. El de Electro, el que trae la lámpara, tengo entendido, es el que trae la lámpara y la chica... La chica, ¿cómo se llama? Ay, Dios mío, lo diré. La que salió en el video, ¿vale? La que salió en el video, ¿cómo se llama? La de... La Yang, algo así se llama la tipa, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Pero que es de elemento dendro.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to.
The Fatui invaded my territory.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all...
They stole my privileges and took control.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now send...
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the dawning morn to restore my...
Mirror of the dawning morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to... me.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me.
I think... she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So, INEFFA is...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say
Akuma
INEFFA is the 11th
dice:
Lord. What...
Por cierto, no te pregunté qué te parece el banner.
Está bien. Pero pues no voy a tirar hoy hasta mañana.
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of...
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory? What does the...
You were split, then exiled.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second.
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler...
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make... The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about the...
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger?
INEFFA, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. INEFFA's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, INEFFA, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad...
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be...
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui strong.
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their... But should we really leave INEFFA here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by your... You're not wrong. we need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for...
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Mora. Dice. Black, ya vas a terminar todas las misiones hoy de GENSHIN, jajaja.
Sí, claro. De hecho, hasta ahorita es súper aburrida la misión. Sí que trae algo de lore, pero tampoco es que sea la gran cosa, ¿vale?
Mora. Dice. Black, no me la presumes así, ya la voy a sacar, espérame, gua.
This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke it.
Mora.
Sounds like those Fatui
Dice.
made this their stronghold.
Black, ¿y qué trajo de información? Adelántame algo.
Velo, hermano, velo.
Just charge right in.
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? All right then.
Mora. Dice. Que tal vez ayelan con la skin ya que la tienes.
Está bonita. Eso.
Mora. Dice. Black, vi al Bennett por fin y se ve mucho mejor con la skin nueva.
Buenazo, hermano.
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the...
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me.
Mora. Dice. Buenos mal no le pusieron a Bennett el vestido de Furina.
Currently, I am but a lowly service ball. But in the distant past, I was known by the 8th sovereign ruler, the priestess of Floral County.
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's...
8th Lord. Were you...
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the...
Lianka rescued me? Memory.
Yes, Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you.
How does forgetting everything...
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that could...
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like
each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on...
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be...
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to...
This is... a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system active, privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! I'd please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get...
Yes, I too.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunction is part of the sovereign ruler's mind. I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush
Penate
you.
XD.
It's the
Bienvenido
same
al
fate they
árbol de
subjected
Bird.
my mother to. But with this core,
Buena, Panda.
you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
You doing okay, INEFFA? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to the... Accelerating.
Interesante. Otra ruptura. Ah, no puedo usar la función de... No me jodas, Juan. Ajá, te jodí.
Detected. 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least,
Now calling access module. Welcome back.
Insulation chamber deployed.
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
En teoría llevamos hasta aquí 3 soberanos conocidos. Ah, ahí está la factura.
What was that?
Uh-oh! They're gonna find him!
Please come with me.
Huh? There's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you...
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side. Accelerating. Yeah. Defensive mode engaged.
To the freezer! The lightning! Echoing sound! Quietly now. Extinguish!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack—
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Notcry just for you to find?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might—
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this
But—
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for—
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a—
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that—
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are...
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important...
I think it's time we part.
Huh? INEFFA, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the variable.
Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been
Cristo
monitoring your
Valgamer.
movements ever since you entered
Dice.
these ruins.
Mira el Discord Black mi transmisión.
Job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlands. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead...
Mora. Dice. A ver la transmisión de Chris.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the... That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key...
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Dwarf...
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides...
Cristo Valgamer.
This...
Dice.
Finally,
Ya tengo la
a voice
C2.
of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
Bastante bien. Sortudo. Pero si ya tiraste, ¿para qué quieres que yo la vea? ¿Por qué no te esperaste a tirar, cabrón? Te hubieras esperado mañana. Pero bueno. En fin.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Cristo Valgamer.
So settle down and get
Dice.
ready to go hungry for the
Ahora
next
tengo
3
que tratar de
days.
sacar a INEFFA.
Even you,
Mora.
robot, you'll need
Dice.
charging eventually.
No entendí, Chris no había sacado la C2 de Citlali.
No, nada más sacó la C1.
Tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault.
Mora. Dice.
Who did that?
Allá jajaja.
Impossible. Every system we hacked is set up to hold them.
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this...
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. Ojalá gane el siguiente 50-50 con INEFFA.
That was a long way down. Traveler? INEFFA? Are you okay?
No damage to
Les
report.
aplicaron la de...
Mora.
El
Dice,
engañado salió engañado.
Crisa INEFFA la vas a tener difícil ya que gastaste el asegurado y no tienes protogemas. Mora. Dice. Como Jares.
You! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. No, de hecho no era asegurado, era 50-50.
Via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back.
Cristo Valgamer.
In my haste,
Dice.
I was...
Si no sale
Don't
pues
worry
tendré
about
al
me.
alma
I'll just
asegurada.
rest up here. After everything I've done.
But the Fatui
Cristo
may follow us
Valgamer.
down here.
Dice.
We will be ready for them.
Pero creo que sí me da. Cristo Valgamer. Dice.
Down here,
Si le
all
doy
is
full
under my
Genshin.
control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
INEFFA. Traveler.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Mora.
Not yet.
Dice.
Although
Vas a tener que darle full Genshin.
I think this
Cristo
is where I was
Valgamer.
born.
Dice.
But why?
Pero se ve que la Citlali me quiere más XD.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here.
Mora. Dice.
Rather, this is where you...
Black, viste, todos
You
van por
once
la
asked
preciosa
who
Lauma.
placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded. With
Cristo
nowhere to
Valgamer.
belong. Gone
Dice.
was the pride you once
Es que va a
had as
estar
member
rota la
of
mamona.
dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this
Mora.
irresolvable question
Dice.
ran endless.
Black, cuando
Finally,
salga
your
Lauma que
mind
no te
split
coma la
into
ludo
two.
patria, recuerda que viene como
One,
4 mujeres
the
más y
sovereign
full buenas,
ruler who
jajaja.
swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to...
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe
the sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you.
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. Habla que estuve viendo leaks y sobre el tema de las reacciones lunares, lo de que solo funcionaran entre ellos es una verdad a medias, pero podría decirse que sí.
That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over and... Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to try...
Then I am the malfunction?
Cristo Valgamer. Dice.
What happened?
Al parecer, dependiendo de cuántos personajes haya en tu team, se va a activar una fase lunar y hay 3 con 1, 2 y 3
She
personajes.
finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable.
So, that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but INEFFA survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? A dragon?
We sovereign rulers are
Cristo
artificial
válgamer.
intelligence built with
Dice.
secret source. In the case
Y
of
aquí
the
está el
11th
pedo Black,
floor,
si es tal cual
the
dicen los
sovereign
sets de
ruler
Norcry, solo se
personality
van a
and the
poder activar
malfunction
entre personajes de
personality
Norcry. Las
split
reacciones
all
como tal siguen siendo posibles
even
con
coming to
personajes
occupy
antiguos.
separate physical
Es lo mismo de
entities.
Natlan.
In human
Yo no sé por qué
terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals.
yo no sé por qué se trauman tanto, Cristóbal. No ha salido todavía el material oficial y ya están traumándose, coño.
Cristo válgamer. Dice. No, pero es aún más estricto.
But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
Cristo válgamer. Dice. En vez de que el set se active solo para los personajes de Norcry, te pide que tu team sea solo de Norcry.
It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished,
Cristo válgamer. Dice. Mínimo 2 o 3.
To prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time.
For the last 2,000 years.
Ah, verga, 2000 años.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you called
Cristo
the
válgamer.
Fatui.
Dice. Y ahí te va lo de que no será obligatoria entre comillas, porque si no la juntas con otro de Norcry no puedes usar los nuevos sets.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory. And once you are whole again,
Cristo
I can repair
válgamer.
the damage done by the
Dice.
Fatui.
Lo bueno es que a no la van a regalar.
If you are ready to continue down the path you started
Eso es de la
all
beta,
those
¿qué carajo
years
estás
ago,
hablando, Cristóbal?
then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. So, basically,
Cristo válgamer.
bad robot
Dice.
who bugged out and turned
Sí, porque
into
mañana sale la beta y ya lequearon todo.
Badbot cursed Goodbot. So, whenever Goodbot thinks
Pero
about
si
the
ni ha salido la
idea
beta,
of
¿cómo van a
Wonder,
bueno,
she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that INEFFA can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked?
I believe we
Cristo
should.
válgamer.
The Fatui
Dice.
still have control of the
O
upper
sea, la
levels.
info que salió
Their
hoy es
access must
90
be revoked
confiable
before you
porque
can
ya
exit the
están
territory.
soltando las mecánicas y los kits de los nuevos personajes.
Ya vamos a hacer de eso. Déjame terminar la historia, Chris.
Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then.
I'm so sorry.
Cristo válgamer.
I
Dice. Y ya
It says in
soltaron
my
como se ve
contract that all
Norcry
terms
dentro
are to
del juego.
expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be. I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. Oh, and
thing. Goose on the loose. Gotcha. Game's up.
Cristóbal Gamer dice: ahí van a aumentar el límite de artefactos a 2400, van a meter el relicario de pergamino y el set de obsidiana y se viene la estela de Najida y Yelan.
Buenazo. Ya vamos a hacer un video de eso mañana. De hecho, yo tenía pensado hacer un video de eso hablando de las cosas que van a meter, etcétera, etcétera.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity con...
Accelerating.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord?
INEFFA!
It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this end.
I wasn't alone. I have had...
Cristóbal Gamer dice: además van a bufear la C2 de Najida metiéndole que el Bloom Lunar haga un 10% de probabilidad y 20 de daño crítico adicional.
Yet, my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module.
Promise me. Remember.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, if that is the case...
Don't worry, INEFFA. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That...
Yes. For the most part, and yet... Whenever I'm about to recover and...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. We meet again at last. My soft...
Do you think INEFFA's okay?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the room.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something.
Unnecessary.
¡A la mierda!
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
INEFFA? Why? Then whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly, lowly insects. Did you humans... And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction... The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now there is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion, for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured INEFFA here, and you who placed...
INEFFA? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, no living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who...
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civil. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her, Lianka?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one... This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize, especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in...
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! It is time to correct the injustice of the past! I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, and the final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the Eighth Lord who once ruled this domain.
Mirror of the dawning morn.
But all is not lost. Lianka made a backup of the administrative privileges. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance! Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
INEFFA! You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will...
Seconds. Is all...
Mierda, se dañó el... Mierda, se mató, weón.
INEFFA!
INEFFA! Hey, INEFFA! What? She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were in... But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to... so be it! Since you seek a new place, welcome to your new home! Where we all shall be buried till the... Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumph but in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all
Mora. Dice. Black, si la beta sale mañana, me imagino que veremos el gameplay de los personajes de la 6.0.
Dice que ya están saliendo.
Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the...
I am no...
Cristóbal Gamer dice, el gameplay sale mañana, eso sí.
We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the...
Maybe no single nation is their home.
Mora. Dice, Black, explícame algo, que es esa esfera roja que sale a cada rato en la historia.
Es la maldición de ella.
We're all from Notcry.
Cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's INEFFA. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Ella estuvo en lo de Caenria, ojo con eso también,
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built
Mora.
here should keep beating away.
Dice, me da mucha tristeza por INEFFA.
It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell
Mora.
now.
Dice.
But
¿Quién
if
estuvo
you
en lo de
break free of
Kainria?
the curse, then maybe.
Ella, INEFFA.
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's INEFFA! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, Priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
It cannot
Mora.
be.
Dice. Black viste que supuestamente al viajero le van a hacer un prediseño.
Farewell. Last
Mora.
of the...
Dice. Y Aitou y otros dos más.
Igual te vi.
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol
Cristo
is destroying
válgamer.
the foundations of this territory.
Dice.
And although I
Yo
paused
me
the
voy a
prompt
ir para
calculating,
evitar spoilers. Nos vemos
remaining
mañana,
time,
Black.
Dale.
Akuma. Dice.
29.
INEFFA estuvo en lo de Kainria, no me lo
Are you guys
esperaba,
all right?
pensaba que eso
The
sucedió en
automaton
Not
suddenly
Cry.
stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place
Es
seems
que
to
la
have sprung
cacería
a
en
leak.
general fue en todo Natlan.
Cristo válgamer. Dice. O te voy a mutear por un rato mientras haces la misión.
Pues si quieres vete a dormir, Chris, porque yo me voy a ir a más terminar la misión. No me voy a quedar más tiempo, tengo sueño.
A place to belong. I too once yearned.
Cristo válgamer. Dice. Allá.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside a...
Be patient, okay? Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk...
Akuma.
If we're
Dice.
here much longer without
Como
any
también lo de
progress,
Kainria llegó
I'll
a
do what I
Natlan.
have to.
Oh, you unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And INEFFA, it's good to have you back. I assume that...
Yes.
Mora.
Huh?
Dice.
Amu?
Black, mañana a qué hora harás tus tiradas para estar pendiente.
Como a las 5 de la tarde.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and
Akuma.
INEFFA tell...
Dice. Eso no me lo sabía.
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles, and skyborn feathers.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying...
Mora.
But it sounds like
Dice.
it took all 2,000 years
Si va,
worth of
estaré
memories to
acompañándote cuando
successfully
vayas a
overload
tirar
the
los
processing
deseos.
power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, They still did everything they could to try.
Al final lo que lo salva es la visión.
Pero Black,
Now
¿cómo
you've
llegó el
remembered
accidente
everything.
Kainia a Natlán?
Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me... Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you...
Oh, shoot! Forgot all...
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not can't we welcome everyone? From old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. Go and find where you belong.
I think...
Akuma. Dice. Entonces INEFFA tiene 500 años.
INEFFA tiene 2000 años, hermano. No lo escuchaste.
Take it easy.
Here it is.
INEFFA es casi tan viejo como Venti o Songli.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6!
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's
Akuma.
getting a little too good.
Dice. Wow.
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole...
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you.
Ay, mierda,
June's always
Barca.
singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over it.
Okay.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the 8th Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future. The 8th Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind. Even though she harbored good, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the 8th Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the 8th Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in that Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nodcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overlook, but I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most. I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future.
Le pregunta sobre Nightcray y curiosamente tiene problemas de memoria. ¡Qué mamada! Se mamaron. ¿Por qué me ponen eso de cuéntame más cosas? Se mamó.
I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future.
Pues nada, a esperar que nos toque ir para allá. Ya está. No hay más que buscarle, chicos. O sea, realmente lo importante aquí es lo de Barca y saber que ella, pues bueno, lleva tanto tiempo viva y ya está.
Dice, algo importante us Black o no.
Serían las dos cosas más importantes. Ya está, o sea, no hay más. No hay nada más que hacerle. A ver, ¿cuál seguía ahora? Esto, ¿no? ¿Dónde está la invitación? Ahí está. Brisa apacible, le tiene el saludo cordial, saludo a usted y a su compañero, es verdad. El verano está aquí, el Resolve ha abierto sus puertas para decir, bueno, invitamos a usted y a su compañero a disfrutar una Tenochtitl. Durante la fase de prueba, todos los gastos del ambiente no...
Keywords detected. All food, lodging, and entertainment expenses will be fully covered during the trial period. That means we get to go back to full-on vacation mode again? What are we waiting for? Next stop, Tenochtitl.
Ah, vale, me teletransportan directamente, pues venga.
Doesn't that person over there look kind of familiar?
Haha, beat it.
Oh, nice bandana. Wait, you mean you like my bandana too?
Bennett! And, Amana too that looks kinda...
Whoa, Traveler! Paimon! I'm not dreaming. I feel like I got enough sleep last night, and... Yep, and I can remember things, like the Traveler becoming a hero and saving all of Natlan. So...
Yeah, that was 100% real.
Oh, and this little guy's a new friend I just made. He came running up to say hi the moment I got here, and my luck's been so unreal lately. Look, I'm so unused to it that my fingers are shaking. Yeah, so many good things have happened to me recently. I can't even...
Oh? What kind of stuff?
Nah, nothing like that. With my luck, you really think I'd bother signing myself? Here, I'll read you some of my recent entries. Day 1. Didn't fall into a puddle. Day 5. At lunch, the violet gold angler gulls didn't swoop in and steal my food. I even fed them some bread, and they were really friendly. Oh, and here's a good one. Day 11. Day 12. Finally caught myself...
Wow. For Bennett, that actually does...
It does, right? Once this trip's over, I'd better go thank that shopkeeper. The lucky color she picked for me at...
Lucky color? So, like...
Nope. Lake blue. I passed by a water sports shop that day. Had a look around, but I didn't actually... The shopkeeper was super friendly, though. She said she thought lake blue would suit me and suggest... Anyway, while my luck's holding out, any treasure maps you can't make out, clients you can't get in touch with, stuff like that? The way my luck's looking right now, I'm sure...
No work talk. We're meant to be on vacation. Our top 3 priorities...
Sure, whatever you want. Seriously, though, if you need anything, just let me know. Stuff like this, no... Of course you can come. We're friends now, too, after all.
Look, there they are. Hey there, friends. Watch out. The fairies come... What's that noise?
With the deep blue sea beneath you and my lucky sharky surfboard leading the way, are you ready to crank up the speed? Take a deep breath. Let's share the fun and excitement with our friends on shore by giving them a nice big wave! Yoo-hoo!
It's Mulan!
It's the shopkeeper!
If there's one thing that girl can do, it's making a splash wherever she goes.
Ah, nothing like the feeling of the sea breeze in your face. Woohoo! Did you see that?
Good thing the Traveler managed to pull those 2 back in time. Otherwise, they would have gotten soaked.
And it's so sunny here, they'd dry off in no time.
And who might this be?
Hello, my name's Bennett. I'm an adventurer from Mondstadt. Yeah, but as adventurer teams go, we're not exactly the stuff of legends. I really admire you guys in that. The people here are so skilled. And you work in perfect sync with your Saurian companions, helping some... As for me... well, I might officially be the leader, but... in reality, it's a team... Yeah, right, don't listen to him. If anything, it was the other way around. And even then, I was probably more...
Nice outfit, by the way. I knew you'd look good in lake blue. I wish I'd known you were a friend of the Traveler.
Picking out a lucky color for me was the best gift I could have asked for.
Oh, I'm Mualani. When I'm not around running my shop, I'm out and about being a tour guide. And
sorry, but what would that look like?
You strike me as a pure-hearted adventurer. The humble, genuine type. You don't have to...
Wow, high praise right off the bat. Look me in the eyes and tell me what I'm thinking.
I've already told you. Mind reading isn't a required skill for a peacemaker. Stop acting like I'm some kind of soul-seeing obsidian...
Come on, just do it, pretty please. You got it right the last 2 times.
Stop fantasizing about turning Soul Sniper into a giant water gun. There's no way Shilonen will agree to that.
Right on the moor! Whoa!
Because on the surf over, she wouldn't stop shouting, I really, really want a water gun. I've never wanted Kukasaur wings more than that moment. Anything to block out the noise, honestly.
Come on, water guns are so much fun!
I know exactly what you mean. I have this one friend, well, long story short, every time she heads down to the lake to go fish blasting, I get soaked from head to toe.
Exactly. Playing with water
Habla de Cliff.
letting go of your worries and just having...
You two sure speak the same language.
But this time, having fun in the water is not the only reason. Yep. As a guide, if you want to create the best possible travel plan, you have to go out and experience everything. Chaska's here to scope out the resort for her Kukasaur family, too. After all, human or saurian, who doesn't love a good vac? Obviously, the resort is still in the trial phase, so there's bound to be some bumps in the road. But we have tons of time on our hands.
Oh, Aoife and Auroran signed up too. They got here earlier than us, though. Said they were gonna go check up on the health of the saurian.
They should be just about wrapping things up by now, right? Maybe we'll run into them somewhere.
Well, seeing as we're all here for the same reason. After all, when it comes down to it, adventures.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm down. The more I heard there's this incredible can't-miss experience.
Wow, your friends are here to welcome us too.
So many Monatu. These special ones are called Asha. They roam freely around these parts, which is why they were chosen as mascots for the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. They're supposed to be super clever, just like Saurian companions.
Mierda, sí que está lejos, weón. Con razón vinieron en bote, hermano.
Take it easy.
Ah, vamos modo explorador, chicos.
Take me up. Why me? Dear visitors, welcome to Dreambow Drift. Kick back, relax, and take in the stunning views of the canyon from our hot air balloon. Whenever you're ready, just let me know, and we'll have you aboard in no time. Back in Mondstadt, our transport balloons always have an animo slime inside them. Or at least something that looks just like one. I used to love picking up this one commission from Catherine called Safe Conduct. All the monsters would just rush straight for me, totally ignoring the balloon.
Huh. The graffiti around here isn't lit up.
Thank you for joining us on Dreamboat Drift. We hope you enjoyed the ride and wish you a pleasant rest of your stay.
Try and stop me!
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen an Asha.
That's right. You won't find them outside.
They're amazing artists, too. You should it's really incredible. I'm not sure my dads will even believe me if I tell.
Oh, that's not all. According to Granny Seatlolly, Tenochtitlan's full of spiritual energy. Did she mention anything else about the Asha? Nope. Granny's such a recluse, I doubt she's even seen one for herself. This one time, I knocked on her door, and when she answered, she had these huge dark circles, and all she said was, evening. Except it was noon!
Well, sounds like she's got personality. Oh, do you think he wants us to follow? Let's go take a look.
You're here early. Lots of visitors today?
Over there.
Oh, hello. Could I see your invitation, please? I'll get you all checked into your...
Oh, hello. Is this what you mean? That's what Mr. Cyrus gave.
Let me see... Ah, yes. This is one of the invitations that was sent out to adventure... Let's not trouble our guests now, Asha.
Oh no, he's been no trouble at all. He's been super helpful.
Yeah, and he seems to have taken a special liking to Bennett.
Ah, I see what's going on here. Wanted to show off that new friend you made.
Aw, I appreciate that little...
Well, from the sound of it, he wants to stick by...
Seriously? I'll look after him.
Huh. Looks like they've...
What if it's the color? Maybe his... Oh, or... Here, Paimon out. Maybe it's got...
Well, if you don't mind, sir, then by all means, spend his...
Congratulations! Benny's it.
Guess we gotta look out for each other now, huh?
Now then, before I give you a brief introduction to the resort, please take this map. The resort is made up of 4 main areas: Colorfall Cliffs, Gweetsley Ridge, Wavy...
Wavy Bed!
If you're interested in trying out our most popular, we highly recommend checking out the main challenge in each area. If you complete it, make sure to take a photo by the attraction and place it into the matching slot in your album. Once you've collected all 4 photos, come back here to claim your final... Of course, the album's yours to keep, so feel free to fill it up with all...
Whoa! Paimon's psyched out about this. Final Earth to Paimon. Hello? On second thought, I don't think it's the album.
Oh man, a prize? What could it be? I gotta know.
Uh-oh, we're losing another.
Lastly, allow me to apologize. Due to ongoing construction, Tete Isle is temporarily closed. We kindly ask for your patience. Also, we're still in the trial phase of operation, so you may encounter instances of under...
Don't sweat it. We're a big group. We're more than happy to lend a hand.
That's great to hear. Well, your accommodations are in that direction. Feel free to head there if you... Let me just double check. Yes, if you head over right now, you might just be in time to catch the Asha Celebration Parade.
Sounds great. Thanks for such a thorough run. Oops. Paimon's supposed to be a guy too, isn't she? Oh, sorry. She got distracted by...
Longest second I've ever seen.
To the Easy Breeze Market, and then straight to our rooms, of course. Who's ready to kick things off with a bonfire?
Count me in.
Wait a second. Bennett, weren't we on the same wavelength just now? Obviously. Hey, there's no rush. Besides, our vacation's just getting started. Hey! Paimon does not approve.
of our legacy.
Wow! So this is the Asha celebration parade? Oh! They're selling something called gift eggs in front of that restaurant.
That little hut looks... Asha headband?
Ah! We're all getting way too distracted! Just focus.
Hey there, little visitor. Could I interest you in buying...
Seriously? Cacahuatos? Canepa berries? Brilliant. We'll take one! This happens to be the come on!
Just so you know, this isn't meant for eating. It's a special practice intended.
You mean you just let the whole thing burn?
When you're making an offering, using high-quality ingredients is the best way to convey your sincerity. Think about it. You wouldn't want to eat a basket full of rotten fruit either, right?
Yeah, fair.
Sounds interesting. Could you tell us more?
Oh, well, I came across it in some scrolls I was reading. If people gather around the sun, lighting candles in the center and all around it, as it burns, the smoke carries their wish. The flames are said to consume and purify negative energies and...
Huh. That reminds me of...
Makes sense. Fire plays a central role in ceremonies all over Natlan. Even if it's not as frequent as the Masters of the Night Wind, I'm sure...
Well, this was something I saw my Saurian mom do. It was after I managed to take down a group of abyssal monsters solo one night. She breathed fire onto some
And you're sure she wasn't actually
Well, I did sneak out that night.
Mind if I include these stories in my travel?
My, you sure know your stuff. That was a better Here, take a candle each. A little keepsake
Cristóbal
on the
Gamer
house. May the
dice:
pyro archons grace
LOL
be
Black
with
Pro
you.
Ubla C2 de Citlali y la alta y de Mimabuica sin su arma paso de 921.000 a 1.296.000.
Knowing Kachina,
Está
I'm
bien.
sure she'll love it.
Vale, se activó el evento.
Cristóbal Gamer
Se murió Mahuica.
dice: o sea 374 camas.
Está bien, 374 está bien. Por lo que invertiste, está bien.
Try and stop me!
Let's fly.
Let's ride.
Let's burn this breeze.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Rev the engines.
So this is the dining area. Give me a sec. I'll go find a staff member. See what they
Need a hand with that?
No need. You all sit tight. I'll be right.
Are you sure? I can...
That's Mualani for you. Extrovert to the core. Always stick her in a corner by herself and tell her not to talk. And she wouldn't know what to do with herself.
Oh, really? You must have been friends for ages.
Yeah, it's been a while. She talks, I listen. Sometimes we spar. How about you, Bennett? This your first time in Natlan?
Oh, yeah. Funny you ask. I do have a travel buddy. His name's Venti, and he's the best bard in all of...
Tone-deaf bard? Oh, it's been ages since we left.
He said he was planning on visiting a friend somewhere else in Natlan first, so he'll be a few days late. He told me to just go ahead and have fun in the meantime.
A friend in Natlan?
Sorry, I didn't think to ask. But considering how amazing he is...
Okay, everyone. Hope you're feeling hungry.
¿Quién será la amiga que fue a buscar a Venti? Seguramente debe ser Mawika. Porque dijo una vieja amiga.
Why'd you decide to visit Natlan, Bennett?
Yeah, the branch master said that the Natlan Adventurers Guild was inviting adventurers from all over to come check out the resort. I've been waiting for a chance to go adventuring in a far-off land. I just always used to worry about leaving my dads behind. And with my luck, I figured half the trip would be spent dealing with trouble.
Well, things have been looking up for you lately, right? Just gotta find a way to make it... Oh, I know! We should take you to visit Granny Seat Lally in the Masters of the Nightwind. She can read your fortune, tell you what to watch out for, stuff like that.
Oh, she's the old granny you mentioned earlier, right? Hey, do you think she could tell us...
Old isn't really the best word to describe this particular granny.
All right, looks like everyone's just about finished eating. Any volunteers to light the flame? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great! Thank you all for so selflessly giving up such a...
She didn't even give anyone else a chance to chime in. What's more...
As the sun sinks beneath the western and a blazing light burn anew to why is everyone so quiet?
So,
of course you can. Now that the blessing's done, the floor's open. Go ahead and state your wishes. Oh, to the fire.
May my family be safe, and may war be gone.
Short, sweet, and full of it.
May all my friends, and all the and above all, may Natlands
Oh, is it my turn? But I'm not from Natlan.
Just introduce yourself.
Hello, Great Pyro Archon. You don't know me, but my name is I heard there was a terrible war in Natlan not too long ago, and that all the tribes suffered great pain and loss. I'd like to offer a blessing for this wounded land, and for I wish for timely rains, plentiful harvests, and for all people of this land to heal from the struggles of the past. Oh, and if you don't mind, there's also I miss my family back in Mondstadt. Sometimes, while I'm off having fun with friends, I look up at the so I'd like to wish that's all.
Oh, hearing you say that, you've got me missing. Their business abroad's been booming lately. When they're not out working all day, they're away on business trips for days on end. They're busier than I am most of the times.
Well, they're doing great. When I asked them if I could go on this trip, they told me to get out there and see the world, and then come back and tell them. Normally, if you ask the 7 of them something completely mundane, like, what's the best flavor of sausage? You get 8 different opinions. I mean, the night before, 2 of them had actually gotten into an argument over a game of cards. But in that moment, they were all in agreement. Yeah. Now that you...
Just goes to show how impressed they are with all your hard work. Your dads are rooting for you.
Just to double check, when you say dads, are you referring to the people who take care of Bennett?
Well, my dads are getting up there in age, so they don't have the...
Sounds pretty impressive to me.
It's nothing.
So does that mean...
Yep, I'm an orphan. I've been with the Adventurers Guild for as long as I can remember. Like, even though my luck's always been terrible, my dads never gave up on me. With their help, I made it to growing up. I received so much kindness from people I didn't even know. And that's made me all the more determined to pay it forward.
Kinda like a
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Sounds like we've got a lot of...
You know, relays are a team sport. So by your own metaphor, you're not a solo adventurer.
Yeah, but don't forget, I'm super unlucky.
Well, what kind of adventure doesn't have a few bumps in the road? Just ask me or Mulan. You can't fly without a little turbulence. Or surf without making waves.
You really think so? Still.
That's not such a bad thing. Sounds thrilling. Next time you go adventure...
Count me in, too.
Ooh! Does this mean that Benny's adventure team is expanding once again?
Aren't you kind of overqualified for that? Fine. Guess I'll be team cheerleader then.
When fighting's off the table, I can always step...
I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm just so lucky. I've met the best bunch of people in the whole wide world. I'll treasure...
Something get in your...
It's the sparks. I mean, the smoke...
Well, that just leaves the two of you. Anything you want to say to the Pyro Archon?
You sure know how to slack off, huh? Fine. Oh, great and mighty Pyro Archon. You've heard a bunch for herself. Paimon wishes for, but above all, may our friendship stay strong forever, so that no matter where life...
Take me up!
See, I recommend wearing... Maybe I should make some lake blue floaters. Gotta get...
You know, it's one thing to brave the path of adventure, but to get back out there time and time again, even after you fail. A true adventurer, After all, a bird that's flown through some storms all its life is bound to turn out to be a better flyer than those who stay sheltered.
I'll buy some jerky for Razor, a box of Saurus crackers for Klee, and as for my dad's, something healthy yet tasty at the same time. I know. I'll get them each a cup of grain fruit. The way things have been looking lately, Let's fly!
Hurry up, Grassa!
Try and stop me!
Take me up!
Oh, that was so comfy. Paimon, we're gonna have such a blast today.
Morning, everyone. Sleep well?
Yep, all recharged and ready.
Same here, though I might have overdid it last night. Barely slept at all.
The bed was a little too soft for my liking. Still, I managed to get up early and go on a morning... The visibility was great. Look like perfect weather.
Sorry, I'm late, aren't I? I'm so not a morning person. Anyway, have we decided where we're gonna... For me, it's gotta be Wavy Bay. There's so much to do out there on the water.
I'm leaning more towards Gweetsley Ridge. When I flew past there earlier,
Anywhere's fine with me. I'm happy, but if you're asking for my personal preference, I'd love to check out the foam flower fields. Oh, I've never been on a hot air balloon.
relax, Captain. We won't let you.
Thanks. But, I don't really see myself as a captain or anything. Archon, as for our itinerary, why don't we just let the traveler decide?
Sounds good to me.
I'm fine with that too. Letting a trusted friend call the shots. Sounds like a plan.
No time to lose. Let's go.
Sunshine, waves, and Kaholosaurs.
And the minute she sees the water, it's like the rest of us don't exist.
Quick, this way! Come on, guys, stop lollygagging. Let's go!
Oh, coming!
Look, tell me what you see.
A wooden plank?
Not just any old wooden...
Ooh!
Exactly. This map is as precious as a key to a vault of
Yeah, I see that. It's like a call to adventure.
Yes, or like...
Phlogiston? Oh, that's a type of energy, isn't it? So, is a map like phlogiston because just a little spark is enough to light a fire and...
Exactly. And just with a map to guide your way, you're free to carve out your...
Freedom and adventure.
Whoa! All right, everyone. Time for solo exploration.
Wait! What kind of tour guide calls it quits the minute we get to the part where we're supposed to,
Spoken like a true friend. I won't... Here, just take a look. These two major attractions have been marked under testing. So, if we split up, we all get to...
Oh.
Don't sweat it. Why don't we read based on the guiding experience?
Cristóbal Gamer.
Sure.
Dice.
All right then.
Black, métete al Discord, quiero que veas algo.
Nada más dime qué cosa es, no quiero entrar al Discord, ya lo cerré.
Running late again.
Cristóbal Gamer.
You're here.
Dice.
Looks great.
Es algo de
Está
mi
bien,
look.
que hace más daño ya. Obviamente vas a hacer más daño, ya está.
Whoa, Paima.
Okay. Then, Paima.
I'm actually kind of in the mood to ride the boat. I'm used to tough surfing challenges, so it'll be fun to switch it up. See? Warren can't wait to pump... Get back on track. Hurry up, Brassa!
Hip.
engines!
Let's burn this breeze.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. https www.youtube.com/bella59qjtc7 Volkswagen. Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Míralo.
Let's fly.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Pero ni siquiera lo viste.
Pues ya vi que le pusiste Dilugo, así que debe pegar más, ya está. No es algo que sea relevante, Cristóbal. No sé que va a pegar más tu Diluc si llevas un personaje que te está aumentando 30-40% más de daño, muchacho. Digo, sé que te excita, pero no es la novedad.
I'm sorry, but
That's not what you said earlier.
our sincerest apologies.
Cristóbal Gamer.
We may be pressed for
Dice.
time.
Oh,
Sí, pero mira cómo le
perfect
peque al
timing.
capibara
Could you
XD.
help me talk this gentleman over? They need someone for the testing. So I went over all my adventuring experience, made it clear I was willing to accept any. But the minute I mentioned some of the close calls I've had in the past, he flat out refused to let me take part.
Sir, I appreciate, but if you, in your own words, have a tendency to fall into rivers even when you're crossing a bridge made of solid stone, it might be better to try something a little more.
Ugh, but I really am an adventurer, and I really want to help. You can count on me.
Well, if the savior, you can watch from the sidelines, familiarize yourself with the route, and...
Does that sound good to you, buddy? All right, then.
Let's fly.
Let's ride.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Rev the engines!
Let's burn this breeze.
How about we explore the area ahead of us?
Ah, no te deja, qué puto, weón. Ah, te lo pusieron en el mapa, pero no te deja.
Giddy up!
Vale, me imagino que aquí será el punto de partida. Ah, pues nada, ya tengo todos los TP que hay.
Akuma.
Se pueden sacar.
Dice. F.
Que aquí hay unos, hay TP aquí abajo, venga.
Akuma. Dice. Hasta mañana, Black, cuídate.
Pero si todavía no me voy, muchacho.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. No se pueden llegar.
No, no se pueden llegar.
Akuma. Dice. Ay, me equivoqué. Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Me refiero a los que vas ahora. Cristóbal Gamer.
Ya, tampoco
dice,
se puede.
No se puede.
Este tampoco se puede entrar porque... Qué culo. Ha de ser evento de alguna pendejada, ¿no?
Akuma.
¿Para qué me la ponen
dice,
entonces? No me la hubieran puesto.
Bueno, por si acaso mejor prevenir.
Pues nada, F, vámonos a Natlán. Sí, ya sé en qué voy a gastarme esto. Voy a hacer esto, voy a entrar. Voy a tirar el launcher de esta chingadera y... Ay, caramba. Y me voy. Voy a terminar esto nada más. Resina, cocharresina, cocharresina, cocharresina. Aquí. Mierda. Que tengo la mierda a mi comadre.
Afraid? Rise with the sun. Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? With these rising flames.
Stop right there! Hero incoming!
Now that's more like it.
Maximum power! Hero incoming! Headbutt! Heads up! Charge!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Full throttle! Not bad.
Hero incoming!
Pyroclastic surge! Is it my turn now?
Stronger! Start them! Drop your weapons!
Not bad.
Justice o'clock!
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Running late again.
Kindness has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
Stop right there! Hands right!
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Loul le puse su arma a Mabuika y logré pegar 1.900.000 al capibara XD. Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Y esos enemigos tienen la resistencia de las leyendas XD.
It's one of those things where you gotta use it or use it. So wanna train with me sometime?
Por cierto, Chris, acá metieron en Celestion, sí metieron bien el modo ese. ¿Cómo se llama? El TGC, no es el TGC, el de donde juegas con los personajes de League of Legends en tablero, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Es TGC, no? No es TGC. Acá sí lo metieron en Celestion. En Celestion sí tiene modo PvP, ¿no?
Cristóbal Gamer dice: el TFT.
Sí, acá sí tienen. Acá sí tienen esa madre. Acá sí se juega con los bambú. Te agarran a putazo, está bueno. Yo que ya saqué el rango dorado. Nada más te piden el rango dorado, pero puedes seguir jugando.
Cristóbal Gamer dice: ahora con la última encuesta deberían ver que a la gente le gustó para que lo hagan permanente.
Chance lo hacen. Lo hacen primero en Celestion y luego lo hacen en el otro.
Ether vision activate.
Need a hand?
All right, I'll take over.
I got a new letter from the informant.
Show no mercy.
Cristóbal Gamer dice: jajaja, Black al protolagarto geo me lo mate solo de uno descendente XD.
Diablo, señor, este seculazo.
Take it easy.
Vale. Eso es más lo que quería, gastar mi resina. Y de acá... así voy a cargarme otra vez a esa vieja. Ya está. Y me iré a dormir. Está bien, Chris. Está bien. Solo espero que la INEFFA no te vaya a hacer falta después, ¿verdad? Yo creo que no. No te va a hacer falta. INEFFA podrá hacer muchas cosas, pero no creo que te haga falta. Igual vas a intentar sacarla, así que probablemente te salga, cabrón. Si tuviste suerte de sacar... ¿Con qué? Con 60 tiros, yo creo que sacaste la otra, hijo de puta. Y no la fallaste.
Dice: no, si trataré de sacarla también, la quiero también.
Mierda, tengo muerta esta vieja, vos.
Cristóbal Gamer
Estoy jodido,
dice:
me metí, no me fijé, vos.
72.
Me metí a pelear y no me fijé que tenía muerta la Kirgo. Putos reyes de hielo, vos.
Is it my turn now? Goose on the loose! With these rising flames! Up to the freezer! Yeah. Is it my turn? Now that's time to shine! Is it my turn now? A burst of flavor! With the fall of darkness,
Cristo Valgamer.
destruction shall rise.
Dice. Me salió a las 74.
Taste of purge. King's comes over.
Mierda, me mata. Ah, no, no, quita.
Is it my turn now?
La de perra, vos.
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. Y tengo pit y 10 me dará chance a juntar 60 deseos más.
Spare your energy.
A darle duro,
Running
Gris.
is of little use. A tentacle of excellence. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now? Like a fly tangled in a web. Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising
100%.
flames.
Someone help!
Here comes the catch.
Let the world collide!
Spare your energy.
Vale. Ya tengo para curar a Skirk.
Boots on the loose! The show begins!
Is it my turn now? Mine to wield. Look at
Mierda, mierda, quita, quita,
trapped
quita.
like a bunch of helpless animals.
¿En qué momento hice esa mierda, vos?
Make that. You've proven to be a worthy opponent.
Perra de mierda, vos. Ah, su madre, casi me mata, vos.
My blade is all that remains.
Gotcha.
King's up. Mine to wield.
A little amuse boost!
Busted.
Pinnacle of excellence! Let the world collide!
Quietly now. Sometimes it's only the beginning.
Ah, le metí un vergazo y la mandé a dormir, weón. Perra desgraciada. Bueno, chicos, 3 de la mañana. Vámonos a dormir.
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. ¿Has probado a Skirk a ver
No.
cuánto pega la alta y animada?
No, no me gusta ese modo. Y no lo he usado. La verdad es que no me ha llamado la atención.
Cristo Valgamer. Dice. A ver ve cuánto pega contra su jefe.
Nah, no lo voy a probar. Luego lo pruebo. Voy a dejar esta madre aquí porque en la mañana tengo que activar los TP de esta madre. A ver, ¿dónde está el TP de esta onda? Ay, no. Si voy allá me va a activar la de Bennett. No, 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 no. Déjate pendejada. No quiero ahorita. Qué hueva estar leyendo la de Bennett otra vez. Hueva. Estoy pensando seriamente si comprarme la skin de Yelan en la cuenta secundaria. Ya lo veré si me da. $31 tengo aquí nada más. 31 tengo en este. ¿Cuántos tengo en la otra cuenta? ¿En la otra cuenta? Seguiría con la, ¿cómo se llama? Con la cuenta secundaria de la historia, pero es que tengo que hacer los eventos y eso. Ay, qué boba. Voy a esperar que ya esté el mapa completo y de ahí voy a empezar a farmear. Porque es que si te pones a farmear ahorita, está incompleto y luego tienes que otra vez. Nada, mejor voy a empezar. Tac, 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 ya que esté todos los días liberado. O mañana le daremos otro poquito. También puede ser. Mira, ¿qué hace INEFFA aquí?
Big and juicy grain fruits. Why don't you try one, ma'am? Oh, wait.
Analyzing. Green fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. If Aino consumes only smetana and laka berries, this does not...
Interesante que ya esté ahí. ¿Cuántas tengo acá? A ver. Acá tengo 90. Uf, tengo poquita, ¿no? Bueno, 90 sin contar... ¿dónde está? Sin contar que acá tengo 60, ¿vale? 60 más, ¿cómo se llama? 60 más, bueno, 60 ya está, no hay más. Más 3000 que tengo de acá. Así que te vea suficiente, ¿vale? Vamos, chicos, vámonos a dormir. Que mañana hay que levantarse a ver qué otras cosas hay de Reddit y hacer videitos y algunas que otras cositas. Así que nada, ya son las 2:30 de la mañana. Perdónenme por media hora y nos vemos en la próxima. Venga. Bueno, como no alcancé a las 3 de la mañana hora México, pues bueno, mañana sorteamos una bendición lunar, ¿vale? Venga, a los que estén. Así que no vayan a faltar mañana en el streaming de la noche. Creo que la noche o el próximo streaming que tengamos de Genshin. Así que nada, nos vemos.